Hey kids, so I'm going to teach you how to make what is an American football, we'll call it in quotation marks because it's really not an American football, but it's so that you can play a little bit of an American football game if you'd like to entertain yourself at home. So what you're going to need is a white piece of paper. This one is a little bit shorter than most because I used it for something else the other day. However, I want to use it as a scrap piece so I don't waste this perfectly good white piece of paper. So I'm going to do my origami fold to get it into a perfect square. And you guys will take your white paper. You can use construction paper, whatever kind of paper you would like, as long as you can get it into a perfectly good square. All right, so here we go. I'm gonna cut my paper out to get my square. In this case, I have a different size piece over here left over because again, it wasn't a full white size of paper. All right, so now I have my square. I'm gonna open it up and you need to do three things, three folds. You're going to take it and fold it into three. So you're going to take this halfway to the middle, don't crease it all the way, and then bring this one over and halfway. And you're gonna find somewhere in the middle, see how I'm doing this, where I'm kind of pushing them together so that they become a rectangle like this on top of each other. So now I have three equal parts. I have this one, this one, this one, and we're gonna leave it like this. Okay, now that we have our rectangle, we're going to start making little triangles to the top. So here is one fold of a triangle. Here is the next fold for the triangle. And here is a third fold for a triangle. Now when you have this last little square up here, what you need to do is you need to fold it this way. It's not going to meet all the way, that's okay. You just need to try to get it as close to a triangle as possible. Okay, so there's your triangle, and then you're going to pick it up like this on the side and push it like this, and see there's a little pocket in here, and you're gonna tuck this last piece into here to make one solid triangle. Ready? So you're just gonna tuck it there. It'll help if you fold it like this first to make the bend. So there's the little bend, and then I'm going to open this little poof up and tuck it in. It's like a little flap, and then you just keep tucking it in until you have a perfectly good triangle. Look at that, it's all tucked in. This is our little football, okay? Okay, so here's the next step. The next step is, so you have your football. So to set up the football game, you need to use your scrap piece of paper. You may get a long, thin one like this, or you may have something like this, whatever you have extra. And then you're going to make as many points as you want, or let's call it targets. In this case, I'm going to just make three. I'm gonna make the yellow target, and it's going to be worth 10 points. And then over here, I'm gonna make the pink target. And I'm gonna let the pink target be 25 points. There's my pink target. And over here, this one will be my green target. And my green target will only be worth 5 points. I don't wanna make too big in points. All right, then you cut these out, okay, and you'll glue them to the wall. Let me show you. Or not glue them to the wall, you can tape them somewhere, like a refrigerator, somewhere where you won't ruin the paint in mommy and daddy's house, okay? And here we go, we have our 3 points. Getting them finally finished cutting out. Here we go. All right, now I have my 3 points, and I'm going to put some tape on the back of them, just like this. And these are now my targets. they're harder targets. You can make them, they're small targets. You can make them bigger. It's really up to you. So, here we have our targets. We're going to set them up. And now on my next video, I'm going to show you how to play the game.